Hey everyone, today we're going to discuss about the amortization schedule. Now, an amortization is the gradual extinction of a loan over a period of time by means of a sequence of regular or equal payments as the principal and interest due at the end of equal intervals of time. So basically, when we talk about amortization, we have a loan and it is being reduced over time by our regular payments. And we construct a table to determine to easily see how the amortization works. That table is called the amortization schedule. Now, the amortization schedule consists of several columns. We have A, B, C, D, E. A is for the period. B is the periodic payments at the end of every time frame. C is the interest at a certain percent due to at the end of every time frame. D is the amount repaid to the principal at the end of every time frame, and E is the outstanding principal at the end of every time frame. The table would look like this. So we have the periodic payment at the end of every year, something like that, interest at 8%, amount repaid, and outstanding principal. So the steps that we're going to do to calculate for to construct rather the amortization schedule is as follows. Number one, we calculate the periodic payment and complete column B with the periodic payment. That is, we're going to use the regular payments that we just learned in our previous video. Second is we fill up column C by calculating the interest using I is equal to PRT, the simple interest. So we also fill up column D by subtracting column C from column B. And for number 4, we fill up column E by subtracting column D from column E one row above the row of column D. So I'll illustrate that more later. So let's have an example on how are we going to do this. So let's say that we have a loan of 1 million pesos and it must be repaid at the end of 5 years at 8% interest compounded annually. The payment is done annually as well. So construct the amortization schedule. So the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to solve for the regular payments first in order to fill out what is going to be on column B. So this will be the periodic payments. And remember, in our previous example, or the given earlier, our loan is 1 million pesos. So that would be our present value, 1 million pesos. And the interest is 8% compounded annually. So 8% divided by 1, which is equal to still 8% or 0.08. And the number of compoundments is 5 years done annually times 1, which is equal to 5. So n is equal to 5, interest is 0.08, and the present value is 1 million. Therefore, the periodic payment would be as follows. So P is equal to present value times the interest all over 1 minus 1 plus I raised to negative n. So let's substitute the 1 here, the variables, with the given that we know. So this is 1 million times the interest, which is 0.08, all over 1 minus I is 0.08, add it to 1, that would be 1.08 raised to negative 5. We can compute this using our calculator. So the answer when we use our calculator here is 250,456 pesos 0.45. So that is our periodic payment. So this will be the value that we're going to compute on our column B. So let's take this 250,456 pesos and 45 cents in our amortization schedule. So let's start first with the period. Remember that we have, we're going to repay it at the end of 5 years. So the period is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, and 5. Let's put it in center. Now, the periodic payments would be 250,456.45 for the entire span of 5 years, not including the period on 0. It should be the same thing. So 250,456, it should be the same for all 5 periods. And the outstanding balance at period 1 is 1 million. Now, this should be a comma rather. There. So, we have an outstanding balance of 1 million and we're going to pay 250,456.45. So this money here will not go directly onto the 1 million. We have to determine first how much is the interest at the end of 1 year. So this 1 million will earn an interest and it will be deducted from 250,456.45. So we can do that by computing for the simple interest I is equal to PRT. So let's have our calculator here. 1 million and multiply that 1 million with the interest 0.08 times the time, which is 1 year. That is 80,000. So 80,000. That's our interest due at the end of 1 year. So we're going to pay first the 80,000 from the 250,456.45, and whatever's left will be here will be sent here onto the 1 million. So we're going to get column D by subtracting 250,456.45 minus 80,000. That would be 170,456.45. So 170,456.45. So we've deducted already the interest. This will be what we're going to pay onto our debt, which is 1 million. So our outstanding balance at the end of 1 year would be 1 million minus 170,456.45. And that is equal to 829 pesos, 829,543, 829,543.55. So that will be our balance at the end of 1 year. So there comes another year where we're going to pay 250,456.45. So we're going to get the interest again, but this time we're not gonna take the 1 million. We're going to take the 829,543.55. So let's take 829,543.55, multiply it with 0.08 times 1. We're getting the interest here, huh? So that would be 66,333 pesos 0.48 cents. So we're going to round it off to 2 decimal place since it's money. 66,363.48. So that will be the interest due for the second year. So we're going to subtract 250,456.45 minus 250,456.45 minus 66,363.48. The answer would be 184,092 pesos and 97 centavos. 184,092.97. And the balance would be, let's subtract 829,543.55 minus 184,092.97. So the balance would be 645,450 pesos 0.58. So 645,450.58. In our third row here, let's continue. Let's have 645,450 pesos and 58 centavos. So let's have that, multiply that with our interest 0.08 times annual rate, which is 1. That's 51,633.40464, or we just have it 0.05. So 51,636.05. So we're going to reduce this interest or deduct this interest to the periodic payment that we just had. So that will be 250,456.45 250,456.45 minus 51,636.05. So that would be 198,820.4 or 0.40. So that is 198,820.40. Yes, that's correct. So we're gonna reduce subtract this 198 pesos because 198,000 pesos to the outstanding principal. So that will be 645,450 pesos 0.58 minus 198,820.4. So that will be 446,630 pesos and 18 centavos. So 446,630.18. So let's do it on the fourth row this time. So 446,630.18 times 0.08 times 1, that is 35,730 pesos 0.4144, or just 41 centavos. So 35,730.41. So the amount we paid would be, subtract that, 250,456 pesos 0.45 centavos minus 35,730 pesos 0.41. Always be careful whenever you compute, because as the more you go around in this amortization schedule, the more it gets confusing because you're dealing with a lot of numbers. Make sure to write the numbers very accurately and very carefully. One small mistake from one of this and it will not balance at the end. So 214,706.04. So 214,726.04. That will be the amount we paid onto our principal. So we will get 446,630.18 minus 214,726.04. 214,726.04. Subtract it, we'll get 231,904 pesos 0.14 centavos. 231,904.14. So our interest would be times 0.08 times 1 is equal to 18,552.33. So 18,552.33. So the amount repaid would be 252,456.45 minus 18,552.33. That will be 231,904.12. So 231,904.12. So if we subtract it, we're going to have 231,904.14 minus 231,904.12. As you can see here, there will be a discrepancy of 2 centavos. Remember that in our previous computations, we've been rounding off. So that would be the effect of the round off. Sometimes there will be some excess of very small amounts. It should be very small. If it's more than like 10 centavos or 1 peso, that there might be an error on the amortization schedule. But if it's very small, it's okay. So let's just add this in our periodic payment. 0.47, we just add it here. 0.14, so outstanding balance should be at 0. Now, if we add all of this, let's add. So I'm going to use the Excel function to add it. We're going to have 1,252,282.27 pesos. This is the amount of money that you paid for the span of 5 years. and the interest that you paid for the span of 5 years is 252,282.27. I added these 5 numbers here, and the amount repaid, this should be equal to 1 million. So sum of these 5 numbers here is equal to 1 million. And if we observe here, 1,252,282.27 minus the interest, it should be equal to 1 million. All of this should be all connected. So they should all be balanced. So this is the amortization schedule. So this is what we use whenever we pay for our loans. So I hope you guys learned a lot today. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys on the next video.